Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Hitman 2 Legacy Pack video sponsored by RageWorks.net. Santa is in Bangkok to continue his master runs at the classics. How will he manage Silent Assassin Suit Only Sniper Assassin tonight? Easy. Who knows stealth better than Santa? Now, the loadout here is pretty much the same, well, exactly the same as it was for Marrakesh, and the breakdown of the loadout will be in the description as usual. We're gonna get started in just a second. I remember the little trick that used to work in the first Hitman game. And not all the same tricks work, but thankfully this one still does. Taking out that camera is vital to this run. And without it, I don't know how I would have done this. You do have to run up and around this way because there is another camera in the back. In fact, there are cameras on both sides of that lobby. And we're running because even though we have the electric scrambler, the key hacker, we want to get inside her room without using it because the guards will see us and that's a suspicious action. You need all 4 of these coins. And the room to the left, you could go there if you want the speedboat key, but on master difficulty, things are just a little bit too testy. I tried running past the guards with the speedboat key, and before I even got in the boat, they already said that I was found trespassing. Now note for this run, you don't actually have to take out this second camera. But we do have to wait for these guys to finish their conversation. So you have to move to the edge to make sure you trigger it. And because I don't have enough coins to really distract both of them, we want to wait for these guards to move to the left and go to the other end of the greenhouse or atrium, whatever the hell this balcony area is. See, one of the gardeners has already gone off. We're sneaking past this guy who's on his smoke break. Pick up the cue ball. And taking out this camera actually, it's necessary, but it also gets rid of this guy. Sometimes he panics, sometimes he just goes for help. He went to check out the noise, which for some reason he went upstairs. But it gets him out of our way. We want the 2 guys having a conversation here, one to go in the bathroom and one to go to the TV. Don't get close enough to trigger their conversation, otherwise you have to wait a lot longer. Close the door behind you. It makes our return a little bit easier, and close that door obviously. Otherwise that will get spotted. Drop off your briefcase out of sight. Put it on that side of the bed, otherwise, you know, it's a suspicious item. Make sure you bunch these guys up in the corner as best you can. And when you throw the coin, try to get it out a little bit. If you throw it too far, they won't notice, but you want to make sure that when they come in, they clear the door. And there's also a glitch here where sometimes even though you close the door, it opens back up right behind you. If that happens, you're probably gonna have to restart. Unfortunately, on this second throw, the guy that comes in is Neil, who is the guy who has Dexy Barrett's letter. Now you can continue to take out the whole group, but really we just need Neil's letter, or Dexy's letter. And this is kind of a long run, so we're just gonna move on. Now, boys and girls, what's wrong with this picture? Remember, we're doing all the classics here. Well, Santa forgot his favorite toy. Can't exactly do sniper assassin without a sniper rifle, can we? Fortunately, it's only a few seconds, it's no big deal. Because you just gotta wait for these guys to come back, and they're pretty quick going to the bathroom together. Now we just cut through this bathroom. Stay up against the speaker boxes here. Grab the wrench, we will need it later. And throw the coin. Make sure you get it past the recording room door. You need both of them to turn around. It's like impossible to not get this guy's attention, but if you keep moving, he won't spot you. You don't have to grab the cue ball right there. It does increase your risk, but you know, I just wanted it. Keep walking slowly here and just be careful because sometimes Dexy Barrett is coming up the steps just as you get here. And sometimes that spot is enough to make the guy, well, you see the question mark. Also, as you saw, the drummer girl, I forget her name, but she also came up the stairs, so there's 3 people you gotta watch out for coming up. Grab the soda cans, we will be using them later. Actually, we're using them now, some of them. And we want to take out these 2 guards. Make sure you stay back because as you see, this guy was sideways, and if I was too close, he would have seen me. As big as this area is, we actually don't have enough closet room to hide all the bodies, so these guys are just going to get dragged into the next room after we get both of them. Now, the reason why it's important to take out these 2 guards is because they patrol the aisle that we're that's right outside that door, and that's the other side of it is where we need to go. Now we will just move over here and hide here because this guy is smoking and looking right at us. Stay up against the window because the bushes will hide you. We needed the gun for the little distraction we're doing here. So make sure when you knock out those guards you take their gun. Now when I first did this and I threw the coin, I was trying to get the attention of the guy around the corner. Usually when you throw a coin, a guy inside a room with a closed door won't hear it. But he actually calls the guy we were trying to get the attention of in the first place.
What irresponsible person left a weapon lying around?
And because you dropped the gun, he is out of your way now. So this is what we needed the breaching charges for. Because the only other way to get in here is to knock out Dexy Barrett, and that is a pain in the butt and a time waster. So we're doing, like I said, the Master Difficulty Classics, which is Silent Assassin, Suit Only, Sniper Assassin. But by triggering this recording right here, you're actually setting up the Fade to Black assassination of Jordan Cross. This chair that I'm about to get behind right now, if you sit in the chair, he'll turn around and you'll have a conversation with him. And when you kill him, that will be the Fade to Black assassination.
Target down. Next up, Ken Morgan.
I purposely didn't do a headshot because as you see, he flips onto the table. And with a headshot, he flips so hard that you can't drag him off. I'm not 100% sure because I didn't wait around to find out, but I think those guards outside may come in and look for him after a while, and you don't want him on the table when that happens. They're not gonna move, so we just have to hop over and leave.
What the?
Now see, I raised a lot of attention there. Unfortunately, it was not a found trespass, but I gotta watch out and wait for both these guys to leave. Now, in this room, when I came in, you saw the problem. You will not get past this guy properly. It's possible, but it's very unlikely, so just take a coin, flip it all the way into the corner here.
Huh.
They will both turn, and that's when you leave. You're done. You need to use another coin right now, flip it over, and throw it as far as you can so that they turn. That's when you move. You gotta be careful that these guys don't come into the bathroom.
Thumbs up, mate.
But they're outside, so we're good. And we just keep moving. Make sure you look all the way down, 2 levels down, to make sure that there's no hotel staff out here cleaning, because that'll be, you know, you're trespassing right now. You don't want them to see you. So you carefully exit. Make sure that this guy is facing the TV. Everybody else is sitting on the couch facing the other way, so you don't have to worry about them. But there's a guy who walks out and walks back in. I think he might have gone to the bathroom or something. There he goes. This guy is leaning on the rail, so as long as we hug the wall, we're good. Let me just get out of here. Our last obstacle is going to be that gardener smoking again. And this is why we needed 4 coins. It's like he just finished smoking, so he takes 2 steps to go smoke again.
Hey? What was that noise?
So now, now we're gonna do, well, we're not gonna actually do it, but we're setting up the burying the hatchet assassination of Ken Morgan. The reason why we don't get it is because we're not killing him with a hatchet, we're killing him with a sniper rifle. But this is why, the other reason why we shot the camera, because you have to take the letter that I picked up and put it right here.
Merry Christmas.
And there is no way to avoid the camera
I found
in
this
that
on the
position.
stairs.
So I want to get that package for Wes, but reception says one of our guys picked it up an hour ago.
Hey, Sandy.
There's a guard right here behind this planter. You just keep moving. He should not notice you. But because we're not using the speedboat, this is our exit right here. Ken Morgan is on his way, so I'm killing time, but at the same time, I'm trying to make my exit a little bit easier. Don't dally too much, because depending upon where Ken Morgan is, that determines how much time you have. He walks downstairs pretty quickly.
Weird. I think I heard something. Moving in for a closer look.
This is why we needed the wrench. We're out of coins, so we needed something to make noise. Could use the cue ball as well, but we want to knock this guard out. And I really wasted time here moving his body around. Don't really do what I'm doing right now, because I got very lucky that I got to the room in time. I just got nervous because I have a bad habit of like running into somebody right at the last second. Hug the wall to avoid the camera. You don't want to shoot the camera because there's somebody upstairs that will come all the way down here, and that will mess things up for you. See, Ken Morgan is right there.
You know what I found? The pockets.
I hope it wasn't disgusting.
No.
Do not touch this gardener, otherwise the 2 hotel staff on the other side of the shelves will hear. As soon as Ken Morgan comes in, all 3 of them leave instantly, so there's no reason to even bother. What you want to make sure you do, though, is take out his bodyguard.
This must be the place.
Because if he goes outside and you try to kill Ken Morgan, he'll come back in before you can hide the body.
Go! Find out what that was. Run along.
clear.
Really?
No, not really. So now you take out your sniper rifle. Watch out. He turns around as he's getting his phone. Pop him.
Both targets down. Now head towards an exit.
Stuff your stockings. Hide this guy and you're done. I don't even know if you have to hide him. I don't know how long it takes the staff to come back, but we don't want to take the chance. Watch it on the way out. Make sure nobody's in your path.
Huh. Okay. Okay. Back to real life.
Okay, he didn't spot me enough to care. Watch out for the guard. He turned around. Now we just have to watch out for these ladies right here. Now there's just one more guard between us and freedom. Now you gotta be careful because we need to knock him out, but the camera can see him, so you gotta knock him out as the camera pans left. And I was having trouble locking onto him. And there we have the classics. So I had done this, but I told you the speedboat, I had the speedboat incident where it said found trespassing, so I freaked out and hit restart. With that 6,000, that should net you a total of 52,000 mastery. And I thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video.